Try the best coffee you'll ever have. You deserve it. Drink better coffee. The AnthonyRogersShow.com store. Try the new s'mores flavor.
You have anything to say to America?
I don't know. Fuck the government, I guess.
You will watch the new Anthony Rogers comedy set on Soapbox via MetaQuest. Yes, we just interrupted the Anthony Rogers show, but I promise it's worth it. Anthony came into Atlanta, came into our system, this is no AI, and he performed a comedy set that is now turned into a hologram that you can walk around in your living room, sit down, listen to him say some of the craziest shit ever. You gotta check it out.
Hi, my name is Anthony. I guess I do comedy today. I was kidnapped by this company called Soapbox, and they told me to talk to you guys. They're going to kill me if I don't do a good job, so please clap.
You can download Soapbox free on the MetaQuest app now. Download now.
Bourbon and Beyond is back, blending world-class music, food, bourbon, and more, featuring Foo Fighters, Mumford & Sons, Chris Stapleton, Dave Matthews Band, plus Queens of the Stone Age, Casey Musgraves, Red Clay Strays, Hootie and the Blowfish, and so many more. Bourbon and Beyond returns to Kentucky Expo Center September 24th through 27th with access to the thrills of Kentucky Kingdom Theme Park. Passes are on sale now at bourbonandbeyond.com.
Without sponsors like High Pour, the THC seltzer drink, temp derived, it's very good, great feeling, great buzz, no hangovers the next day. But without sponsors like High Pour, I couldn't have done this podcast. So, I mean, it's really important that you guys go out there and support the sponsors. Link in the description, highpour.com. Order some today. Try it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, I like it, so let me know what you think.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. And I want to say, without companies like Luxurious Bastard Beard Oil, this video wouldn't be possible to make. So, you can go to the links in the description, Luxurious Bastard, promo code Legendary, and get some beard oil. Great smells, great function, great look, great shine, you know. Do that and support the sponsors so we can continue to make videos like this for you. Thank you.
I love you. I love you. We do love you. We love Anthony. We love Anthony. We love Anthony. Anthony has a fat cock. Woo!
This is the best show in the universe. The Anthony Rogers Show. Recorded live in downtown St. Louis. Do you even know where that is, you fucking idiot? Everyone else's show is most likely ran by someone that has a picture with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Remember when we found out that all the famous people, royals, politicians, etc. are just satanic pedophiles? Then we just did nothing about it and moved on with life. I think it was some Israeli blackmail scheme. Anyway, like I was saying, here's the Anthony Rogers Show. The best show in the universe.
Try the best coffee you'll ever have. You deserve it. Drink better coffee. The AnthonyRogersShow.com store. Try the new s'mores flavor.
Bam. Welcome back to whatever this show is called. That intro hypnotized me, I think. Like, it was like, I have to do everything it says, I guess. What the fuck? All right, hang on. We have Uwe Boll here shortly. He's doing something. He said he'll be here shortly. Yeah. Praise Allah.
Yeah, praise Allah, dude. I'm excited to meet him. This is it's gonna be a fun one, I think, huh?
Yeah, this movie's huge. I didn't realize how big this movie was when I hit him up. Like he sent me an email saying like, yeah, this movie coming out. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll check it out. Like casually, you know. I'm like, yeah, I'll check this out. And I hit him up, and then like as I go to watch the movie, I realize it's #1 on like Amazon, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized it's like the #1 movie in the world, and I'm like, that's crazy, man. I was just like, yeah, I'm just an Uwe Boll fan. I was just casually going, like I said, it was like I was just gonna check the movie out and have him on here. He's been on here 2 or 3 times before. So I was just gonna bullshit about his new movie and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's the #1 movie? That's like crazy.
That's crazy. And ever since you said that how you were telling me about how he boxed his critics, I've just been sitting here watching him just mollywallop these dudes. Like,
Oh, dude, he fucks him up, man. Like that's crazy. We should probably pull that shit up. That's hilarious.
yeah, this is a good time.
How do we have 12,000 people live, but like the numbers don't add up? It says we have 12,000 people, but the numbers don't add up. That's weird as fuck.
What do you mean?
The numbers on the individual social medias don't add up to 12,000, but it says we have 12,000 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Are they watching on my website? I don't know where the other places are. It doesn't make any sense.
Uwe Boll punches Michael Bay on TV. Yeah, this guy loves to fight. This rules.
He called out Alex Jones one time. I'm like, that'd be a fight I'd watch for sure. Like Uwe Boll versus Alex Jones would be crazy.
Did he call him out with hopes to fight him?
Yeah, he was like serious. He wanted to fight him.
I love that. I love an artist that stands behind his craft.
Oh, me too, dude. Like okay, where the fuck? I'm gonna pull this up for the viewers watching. Like, this is Uwe Boll fighting his critics. Like, once I figure out how my fucking computer works.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a 12-minute one of him boxing versus low tax boxing match. What is that?
It was a what?
It says the Uwe Boll versus low tax boxing match. And it's like 12 minutes long.
They actually did.
Oh, no,
and here we are. It looks like they shot it in the public toilet in the school. This is this kind of quality the people are doing, and they have, like, let's say, under the nicknames on the internet, the balls to criticize my movies.
Like, you fuckers writing about my movies constantly lies. They think Elektra is better as Blood Rain or Catwoman. They are retards. They have no idea. And if you go now on IMDb and you see that this movie is getting more points on IMDb, this is a bad sign for that IMDb voting system.
Totally absurd reviews where you feel that guy only wants to bash me. I bash them back. Okay, if you want to destroy me, let's meet in the boxing ring.
So I wrote, like, okay, if you come up here and you fight me, then I will kick the shit out of you.
They are retards.
Are you ready?
He's right, though.
September 23rd, 8 p.m. at the Plaza of Nations in Vancouver, British Columbia. Legendary German director Uwe Boll will be putting on his gloves and stepping into the ring. He's challenged critics worldwide to stop grumbling and start rumbling.
Look, guys, if you write, you want to kick me in the balls and you want to hit me and you want to kill me, let's do it in a sportive way. Let's go in the ring and let's do a boxing match.
Uwe Boll, let me tell you this. We saw the footage and the word said about me and Uncle Bill over here. And we accept your challenge, baby. You cross the line, baby. And we're going to kick some German ass.
So I said, look, if you want to do it and come up to Vancouver, I fly you up, actually.
Yeah.
But it will be a real boxing fight because I hate you.
No, you're not late. Uwe's not here yet. He'll be here shortly.
Boll is the worst director alive, and I'm gonna beat his ass.
We're watching the footage right now. We're waiting on him.
Hola, soy Carlos Palencia y voy a meterle una hostia a Uwe Boll.
Uwe, te vamos a checar, ¿sabes? ¿Qué vas a hacer para meterle estos a Uwe Boll?
Pues probablemente, si veo que me está machacando, me liaría a patadas. Ya tengo varios trucos pensados. Me van a enseñar Kung Fu, Judo, incluso han propuesto por una web que aprenda el Hadouken de Ryu. No sé si será posible, pero vamos, yo me voy a esforzar al máximo para al menos propinarle una hostia que no olvide.
Uwe Boll's first fight was against a Spanish film critic known as Osso. Here you can see Osso training for the fight as well as talking some smack. It's clear that Osso saw the whole thing as a big joke, But what he failed to realize is that Uwe Boll took the fight very, very seriously. Boll spent 3 months training with a professional coach, 3 months of building up his stamina, physique, speed, and strength. Therefore, the 41-year-old was more than ready to take on his critics. During the match, Osso was defenseless against the German director, who managed to tire him out by the first round. Throughout the rest of the fight, Osso cowered around the ring, avoiding Boll's punches and hardly throwing any of his own. The fight was a one-sided affair. Some speculated that Boll's decade-long amateur boxing experience gave him an unfair advantage. Similar accusations would be raised after subsequent fights. After Boll defeated Osso, he took the mic and announced to the world, contrary to what those stupid, weak critics say, I have now proven that my movies are fantastic. Whether Boll was joking or not remains unknown. Soon, the next 4 contenders were announced and flown to Vancouver, Canada for the event. These men were Lotax, the webmaster and CEO of SomethingAwful.com, Jeff Schneider, a film critic for Ain't It Cool News, Chris Alexander, writer for horror magazine Rue Morgue, and Chance Minter, a 17-year-old who arrived to the event with his supportive mother. He also had 6 months of boxing training, which made him Boll's most formidable opponent for the night. Although the requirements for the event were limited to challengers who were Boll's worst critics, those requirements weren't kept. Schneider and Minter hadn't reviewed, or he hit him again with a left to the body and a wallop to the head, sending Lotax back down to the ground once more. Boll's punches caught Lotax off guard, so off guard that the webmaster forgot that he was in a boxing ring. After taking a punch, Lotax sounded surprised. "You hit me in the face!" After that, Lotax attempted to avoid the director and prolong the fight, but Boll caught him with 3 more blows. Lotax's knees buckled and he faltered down to the mat. Then the ref counted to 10, and with that, the match was over, only lasting about 2 minutes in total. During his post-fight interview, Lotax had this to say.
I had no opinion about him. I never really wrote anything negative about him, and then sometimes I actually defended him. These people talk about how much he sucks. I said, listen, it's just video.
Well, that shit's fun. Like, Uwe will be here shortly. Basically send the link and stuff. That was him boxing his critics like 20 years ago, I guess. He was my age 20 years ago. That's crazy. Like, I just turned 40. He's 41 then, I guess. So I guess he's 61 now. It's crazy. And then again, in the comments, someone asked if they're late. No, still waiting for Uwe Boll to be here. He said he'd be here shortly.
Dude, wearing these freaking things are stupid as fuck to wear. I don't even know. Good Lord.
You basically just, like, to their religion, what you just did by showing your hair and calling it stupid at the same time is like it's fucking hilarious. Because, like, basically it's like you're not supposed to. The whole point of that is to not show. You're not supposed to show anyone but your husband your hair, in like their religion. Basically, that you just basically just said that.
This is fucking retarded.
Yeah, it's a fake religion, but we just. But you gotta accept Jesus Christ as your savior. That's how I feel.
Yeah. What if I threw on an accent and was, what is the meaning of this?
That'd be kind of fucking funny.
I kind of come at him like I'm literally fucking Muslim, So you want to kill me?
He just sent me a text back. His wife's trying. Okay, yeah. You gotta download. If you're watching this too, you gotta download the app. I'm gonna text it to you too.
No, you don't. If he's doing it from his phone, no, he has to put it in the thing. You don't download the app at all.
Okay. So you just do what you said. Okay. So I told him what to do.
You take the link and you put it into the browser. You put it in the site browser, and then after that, then you tap the 3 dots in the bottom right corner, and then you hit request desktop site. Downloading the app does nothing on the phone.
Okay.
It's annoying, and fucking, how long did it take me to do it? And I freaked out on Frankie.
Well, I know half my show is like teaching people how to use Rumble. Like, it's like that's what it was last week too. I just put a bunch of random people on for fun, just to find out, like, whoever answers this fucking Facebook status can jump on, and then and basically, like, I was teaching all these fucking people how to do it, and I'm like, not really well. They had to figure it out most of the time. If you take the link and put it in the site browser, preferably Chrome, then tap the 3 dots in the corner to request desktop mode. Okay.
Yeah. Request desktop website.
Without the app. Okay, cool. Wife's figuring it out. We're in luck. His wife's smart, so we're like he had me worried like a 61-year-old man driving, trying to figure out how to log into fucking
I don't
crime.
want to do this. Yeah.
He had me worried. But if his wife's on it, he'll be here soon. So yeah.
It rules.
Yeah, no, I'm hyped about it. Like, I still can't, like I said, I still can't believe I like it ends up being the number one movie. Like when I already scheduled this, like it's so crazy. Because I'm just casually a fan, and I was like annoying him to be in movies at one point too. I was like, hey man, what are you working on? I want to be on some stuff. I'm bored, and like basically, I'm just like, I want to do something fun. I'm fucking bored. And then he like told me he's doing all these movies and shit. And he's like trying to fundraise for certain films and stuff. And then like, so he already told me this was coming out. And I like saw it coming out. And I'm like, yeah, dude, let's do an interview. And then like, literally right before I go to Amazon, it's like I see it's like number one. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe hopefully he gets some funding from there because it's. Oh, and I saw Alone in the Dark. I like that movie too. See, but I'm biased because I enjoy video game adaptations like very much.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's trying to figure it out though, so it should go well, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was shown on screens like 20 years ago. He was just like, I respect when I heard that story and I watched it. It was like I was like in my 20s and my friends were making fun of this guy, and I'm like watching this video. I'm like, what? He just beat up like people that just said I'm like, this guy rules. Like I was just immediately just like, what the fuck? This guy rules. Like, it was just like, I just like saw his art and like liked him immediately. And then like Postal's hilarious too. Like the intro of Postal is basically just like to ruin this. I mean, this is gonna ruin it. If people have never seen this movie, I'm ruining it for you. But it's still the intro, so like fuck off. But it's like the intro is basically the terrorists like running their plane into the Twin Towers, arguing over how many virgins they get in the next life.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's the beginning of Postal. I'll see if I can find the Postal intro. Like.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, it's great. It's fucking so fun. It's probably like one of the best. I'd say it's top 3 like best intros of all time. Like, in my opinion. What is okay? I think we're sharing now. This was his intro to Postal.
Congratulations, Nabi. We are at the doorstep of our martyrdom. Praise Allah. Praise Him. Soon we will be created by Allah, the one true God, and by the cheers of our forefathers, and by 99 perfect virgins who will worship us for all eternity. I thought it was 100. What's that? 100 virgins. They promised me 100. 99, 100. What's the difference?
If they're telling you one thing and they're telling me another, maybe they don't know for sure.
Maybe. Maybe the exact number of virgins is not precise.
I mean, if it's in the 90s, I can live with that.
Or 75.
Hey, I'm not greedy, but what if it's 10?
Well.
What if it's 10, but we have to split them between us?
Then you'll have 5 more virgins than you have right now, right?
We're talking about eternity here. How long will 5 virgins last you?
Maybe a month? They're not going to be virgins for long, right? Look, would it make you feel better if we called the big guy? Yes. Take this thing. It's ringing. Osama, yes, it's Asif. No, we're on it. It's fine, but security takes forever, you know. What are you going to do? Anyway, look, Nabi has a question. Will you talk to him?
Hello. Yes.
It's about the virgins.
Really?
It was 100 when I signed up.
There's not that many anymore. Too many martyrs, not enough virgins to go around.
You've got to be kidding me. Does he know what we are here? Give me the phone. Take this thing. Osama, Sasif. Right now, can you tell me the number absolutely that you can guarantee Nabi and myself as far as virgins are concerned? No, that's fine. I can't guarantee more than 20. Screw this, right?
I'm glad you said it first.
Okay, get on the intercom, tell the passengers we are changing course for the Bahamas.
Bahamas!
That is crazy.
That was the intro to that movie.
That is one hell of an intro.
Dude, yeah. Fucking one of the best fucking intros like in movies probably, dude. Like that's crazy.
The creativity in coming up with that is just funny. The fact that they crashed. They changed their minds because they're like, we don't get as many virgins as we thought. Let's go to the fucking Bahamas.
Dude, no, it's a great joke, man. Like, and they're like arguing over it too. It's like they like call Osama bin Laden while they're like on their way to the tower. It's like so crazy. The whole concept's so crazy. I don't even know if that worked. I don't know if cell phones worked like that. I have no fucking clue. But it's like, and that movie was pretty fucking hilarious too. That's one of his better movies too. It's like pretty funny. Like he was in that. He makes cameos in all these movies. He was in the movie. He was in Citizen Vigilante too. He was one of the guys at the end on the computer. He was like he was in his own movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that. Like so basically he's figuring out from my emails is basically saying he's trying to figure out using it on his phone. Basically. That's the biggest problem we've had with this show completely is like just like people on that. It was like I tried to like he said he thought he was gonna be at his house. So I was like if you have a desktop, you just click this link and he's like, all right, cool. And then he's like not home, so he's like, fuck. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to booked that a week ago or something like but that's crazy. Like
Did you watch his the Auschwitz movie?
Yeah. Very graphic. He's in that too.
Really?
He plays one of the Nazis, I think.
So it's very graphic?
It's pretty, yeah. It's basically like, it's basically what they think happened with the gas chambers and stuff. Like, putting all those people in them and shit. It was like pretty fucking, it shows that and people scraping at the doors and shit. It's fucking graphic as fuck. Let's see if like, that's his favorite movie, I think. Like when I asked him one time, like I don't know if it is stout still, but when I asked him one time, he told me that was his favorite movie he made. Was Auschwitz. Uwe Boll will be here in the year 3000, where it's pre-gaming. He'll be here like by 3026. Our man will be here. It's good.
Yeah, that's fun. It's
It makes it look like I'm like lying to my parents about my job or something. Like, what do you know?
Yeah. No, I swear to God, he's gonna be here. He actually emailed me just now and said I'm gonna be late. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like it's like yeah. Who's on your show tomorrow? You got the #1 movie in America.
Yeah.
Sure he is. Yeah, sure he is, buddy.
Did it to make everybody jealous, dude.
It's like sure, buddy. Like sure, that's what's happening. All my high school friends are like, get a job. What are you doing? Get a job. Stop trying to fucking.
Your mom comes in. Do you want more meatloaf? Mom, get out!
It would be funny to like accentuate like my bad hairline and just like make a bit as like Joe Rogan. Like that'd be like a funny fucking like that'd be like a funny bit. Just like make like that guy would beat my ass up probably. So you gotta like pick your fights. Like I feel like Joe Rogan would like literally fucking kill me.
Yeah.
In like 10 seconds. In like 10 seconds, I'm like fuck.
Yeah, I feel like I guarantee. Who was it that guy that challenged Joe Rogan to a fight? Like he came down to Austin and everything.
Oh shit! That meat guy or whatever the fuck.
Meat guy.
Like, he was like Liver King. That's what he called himself. The king.
Oh yeah. Have you seen what that guy looks like? He looks fucking insane now.
He looks like the rest of Austin now. Looks like all the homeless. Like if you go out, there's just homeless people everywhere, and he looks like one of them.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I just gotta do 6 more open mics. I'm gonna be famous. That's what he's like. He's like, I guess to do 6 more.
You know how freaking jarring that is, and people. I know that, Austin gets a lot of shit, but it's like so infiltrated by those type of people that literally I can't even tell you how many people have moved to Austin quitting their jobs because they want to be on Kill Tony. And so
Facts.
they live in their cars in that parking lot, because you've been to Austin, yeah?
Yeah, I know, it scared the fuck out of me. I was like hanging out with people, and I'm like, and like 3 days in, I find out they're all homeless. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been hanging out with like gypsies for 3 days.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all homeless. They're all fucking weirdos.
yeah, it's weird as fuck. Yeah, no, it's weird as fuck. If I was like 20 or like 19 or something, I could see myself doing some shit like that. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm like old, and I'm like, dude, like that's your business plan is be homeless and do open mics. I'm like, that's fucking crazy to me.
That's crazy. They're constantly banning people from Mothership over it. They actually just banned a guy that was making AI videos of him killing some of like the Kill Tony regulars. Like
Holy
straight up
shit.
just graphically shooting. Like there's an AI video of him like taking Timmy No Breaks and fucking shooting him in the head.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's why you shouldn't name your show that. It's like it's like it's a bad idea to manifest that, it's like I mean, I wouldn't go by Tony, and I wouldn't name a show like Kill Me, it's like a fucking, but I mean, I'm not trying to knock it. So big, it's a big show. He's very successful. I'm saying like you're manifesting some problem like that for sure, though. You know what I mean?
And you're kind of inviting that demographic of people in where you are just so stoically defending free speech, and yeah, you're bound to get some psychos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
It's
I think that's like, especially like the kind of content that I do too, it's like you invite in these people that honestly they don't understand art, and they just like the political or the societal aspect of it, to where they can't tell the difference of like, oh, I'm saying something in jest or satire or sarcasm. A lot of people just straight up don't fucking get it now. And
yeah, they get
that's a rising concern.
no, they just get mad, and so it's like an audience of mad people or something. Like I see that sometimes too. Like I made some stupid joke on Facebook. It was just like I forgot even what it was. It was like, if your baby's ugly, do I have to hide my cigarettes or something? Just like some stupid fucking thing. And someone's like, it's like, you can't make fun of ugly baby. I'm like, it's just like I don't know. It's just like a weird. I don't know, man. It's just people just get mad over the dumbest shit. Like it's like they'll just get mad over like I don't know. I feel like the kid was called ugly one time and it triggered him or something. Because like it doesn't even make sense. Like
It doesn't
it's
make
like
sense.
yeah, it's just like the words they registered. It's like I don't know. It's like unresolved trauma triggers or something. Like I don't understand it, but I definitely sell T-shirts and benefit from it. So,
Dude, I made an AI photo of my dog with a fucking septum ring and a little handkerchief that says I'm a proud lesbian, and I said happy Pride Month to my dog, and it got like 2,000 comments of people calling me a fucking libtard. And like,
hilarious.
your dog still squats to pee. I'm like, what the hell? Like, dude, this is
Holy
crazy.
shit. So people like believed it.
Yeah, I was
crazy.
doing it just fucking around.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like that's crazy. Like yeah, people are fucking retarded, man. It's like I'll just be in the middle of like arguments all the time. Like I'm just like watching people argue on behalf of political people that don't give a fuck about them. Just like they're like fuck you, I'm a liberal. Fuck you, I'm a conservative. Just yelling at each other about it. And I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, man, these people are fucking gay, dude. Like I just can't believe. I got wrapped up in it a little bit when I ran for Congress, but outside of that, man, it's just like fucking retarded. It's like I'm just like. You have to pick a political party. You can't just be like, I'm going to run for all. Well, you can. You just won't win. So you have to like fucking, it's stupid. Like the structure of it and stuff. Like, no, they'll argue the death over it, man. It's like, I feel like the next civil war is just going to happen. And I'm just like smoking weed and like eating snacks, watching it. I'm just like watching like fucking dumb people like kill each other and shit because they fucking like retarded. And I'm just like, oh shit. And I'm like, going to be like the largest landowner in the world after they all kill each other.
Oh, yeah. So if we had a real life purge, you wouldn't even participate. You wouldn't go out there and just stab one person just to see how it feels.
No, I benefit from the aftermath though, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's why the rich get richer, dude. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, you want to kill anybody? Like, no, I'll just pick up their loot after the retards kill them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, the neighbor died? I'm gonna go through that. I've been seeing them walk out with some nice shit. Oh, that's a good way to do it. No, I'm with you, dude. I'll go fucking just pilfer the houses and stuff after they die.
Just watch people. It's like you see popcorn watching people just get murdered and shit. You're like, oh, interesting.
No, but I feel like I do have people that do want to kill me. I get death threats a lot.
No, I bet you're literally wearing a hijab with your hair showing right now. That pisses off like 1 billion people at least. Like if they were to see this, yeah, that's like that's like that's like the equivalent of like I don't know what would that be in America? Like the America's gone so far from like Elvis dancing being shocking to where that's where I think they're at. They're a little before they had no Reformation, so they're like a little before Elvis dancing. They're like at what are they at? They're at the Salem witch trials, I think. I think like that's where they're at, like basically like as far as a culture. But I mean, I love their devotion to their I just I love their devotion.
I admire your devotion to it. Dude, this Liver King, he's fucking crazy looking. Every time I just left him on my screen, and every time I look at him, he just looks insane.
Yeah, I just want to say whatever he ever said, he's right because I don't want to deal with him.
Yeah, dude. Whatever you say. But this is just crazy. It's like you see how this person like looks. This is an unnaturally, and you can't even say fit because that's not even the word I use because his face is just crazy looking. But there was a point in time.
What up, Uwe? How you doing? Says your mic and camera are off, I think.
Oh yeah, you just gotta click the.
Bam.
Yeah. So
what up, brother? How you doing?
It was my phone was battery empty, and you can imagine the craziness of my days right now. Sitting in Europe, and in the morning I start doing interviews in German language in England, and then it goes into the night. Right, I will be soon today live at Newsmax at 9 o'clock, and I have 2 calls before. So that's the reason I jump in because I mean we are good friends. You were in my Rampage movie. We're in contact forever. So ask me whatever you want for like.
Let's start with that. Let's start with that, Uwe. Like, and when you have the #1 movie in the world, you're allowed to be late, Uwe. So let's start with that. What the fuck is that like right now, brother? Because like I did not realize that when I hit you up. I was just like, I'm gonna check out Uwe's new movie. Watch this out, and when I went to go watch it, it was #1 on fucking Amazon. So what's that like, brother? Like, just like what the fuck is that like?
No, I mean, on one hand, it's of course where you're always working towards, right, to have a real hit movie. Yeah. On the other hand, of course, it's kind of disappointing that it was not bigger in the movie theaters, right? So I think it did major numbers, and now it's all online. I mean, we're on Google Play #1, Amazon and Apple #1. That's good. We will see how much money that actually means when I get the accountings. It takes a while before you actually know what comes in. And the other thing, what is not so good, of course, is that the rest of the world still didn't play it, and it's banned in Germany. We're waiting for the rating in England, and then it will get rolled out everywhere, but basically not really theatrical, right? So in India, it will maybe become theatrical. They made an offer today. So it's this kind of like still independent movie, but it took off to craziness. We were beating Michael Jackson's movie on Amazon today, and Project Hail Mary and everything. It's crazy. And I bet if we would get out theatrically, we would destroy Supergirl. We would destroy that movie.
I think so too. And Toy Story 5, I think, is doing well in the theaters. But no, #1 on streaming is fucking insane. And like, congratulations, by the way. Like, that's fucking like congratulations. Like, you're on 3 #1s too. I didn't realize that. That's amazing. And dude, I like the new movie too, man. By the way, let's talk about that. So like that. And how do you say the second word? I'm retarded. Citizen Vigilante. I'm like, Vigilante. Is that like how the fuck do you say that? Am I retarded? Vigilante. Great fucking movie, by the way, bro. And I saw you in the end. You had a cameo in the end. I saw that.
In the TV studio, I played the director in the TV studio, basically. So yeah. But I get a lot of flack too, right? I mean, especially in Europe, 90% of the media is completely woke left and think I'm a racist Nazi now. And even if you just I stay calm and say, look, guys, I just point out the facts. I mean, that's the thing, right? You cannot ignore like 65,000 knife stabbings or 45,000 gang rapes in the last few years. I mean, the numbers are
crazy,
catastrophic. I mean, if countries don't react to this stuff, they're out of their mind. So, but that's where we are right now. And I think in the US too, go to New York City or something, I think the people completely lost their minds. It's like the logical thinking went completely down the drain the last few years.
And Europe's more mad at you than that it's happening. like right now.
Yes, that's the thing. It's like, how could he do this movie, like showing crimes of migrants? Because we do everything every day to hide it, to say, oh, there was a stabbing, but we don't say from who, stuff like this. And that's this kind of two-faced bullshit. And that's the reason I did that very direct movie, the Furious movie. It's not like, like philosophically hiding around stuff. It just says it how it is. And they cannot handle it. They flip completely out, because normally the maximum you get through is this kind of, you are in between, and to make more like a radical movie, putting it in front of everybody, people cannot handle it. And then they cry for a ban, like that should be not allowed. They do that all the time now on everything. They want to shadow ban you on social media. They want to even cancel you and stuff like this. It's like ongoing. And I think it's great that Armie Hammer, like a kind of a canceled actor, played the lead, and to show like, look, we basically make two statements at once.
No, it's true. And like, it's kind of weird that they have more regulation on your film than gang rapes and violence. Like, it's like, that's crazy to me. Like you were like you being banned is crazier than like the violence and stuff being dealt with. That's like, to me, that's crazy.
No, I 100% agree. And I didn't had like a lot of interviews I do. They're of course like more in support of the film. In the US, a lot of people are supporting the film. In England also. In Germany, I would say it's like 50-50. The normal media, they always hated me. You follow my career all my life. I was always an outsider here in Germany. I do genre movies. I do harder movies. They cannot stand it. They just.
That's why I love seeing you in first place, bro. That's why I love seeing you. That's why when I saw that, I got hyped up for you. I'm like so excited for you, man. Like when I saw that, I'm like, dude, that's the #1 film. And sorry to cut you off. I was just saying, just to add on that, it was like I was so hyped when I saw that. I'm like, this fucking dude is #1 right now. After all those people are crying about, oh, these fucking best, dude. And then like I showed her, her you boxing your critics like 20 years ago, man. and like the passion of that, dude, of being like, you made fun of they made fun of your movies, so you put up videos they made, and you're just like, it looks like a kid shot this in a bathroom, and then you beat the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, just mollywall all these dudes.
Like, that was Jeff Snyder. He's still writing, I think. He has his own blog and stuff, and he's thrown up after the boxing matches on the road. And I think I had a Instagram exchange with him last year. I think what the people cannot handle is this kind of, not every director has to be this like closed, acting like I'm the genius, this silent kind of, like they cannot handle it, that there is a director who could be also like a boxing promoter, like that they cannot, this kind of more outspoken. And because it's so untypical for all these directors who always they have to come across so thoughtful, they evaluated everything and watched another movie from the 50s to get inspired or something. It's total bullshit there, and that's the thing where the normal reviewers, like the Variety review was like, the piece of shit director, the piece of shit movie, it's all like horrible, like all these movies were horrible, blah, 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 blah. And you feel like that's their only defense, because they don't want to talk about the actual movie, like the subject matter of the movie. And I love it. 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Think about all my other movies. All my other movies had like 30% fresh. 96% means also all these people defending that movie now. They're not like, okay, and then they forget it. No, they're like going out there and are in chat rooms and say, no, you fucking idiot, have no clue. That movie was great. Because that's the strategy. that's a strategy right now from the normal media. They say, yeah, it has an impact. No, people talking about it, but it's of course a totally bad movie. It's a very bad movie in everything, the editing, the camera, the music, the acting. So it's typical. It's like a bad movie. And because they don't want to go into the details of the story.
It reminded me a lot of Rampage and Assault on Wall Street too, because I'm a big fan of those movies also. It was very similar, just with different subject lining bases. I think Assault on Wall Street, you're against like the rich and stuff, and then like society and Rampage, and then I think like the migrant problem you address. And I liked that it was shot in Europe. I like that because a lot of your movies like they seem like they're not. I mean, this one was blatantly shot in Europe, and it was like, and I liked that aspect as an American too. I thought it was really good, and I mean, all the problems that you're talking about, like I obviously don't condone violence on anybody ever, but I'm saying like the philosophy behind the film, I almost agree with. Those are fucking like society's a joke right now, and there's no like father figure or hero or leader to basically just be like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's almost how I feel at 40 though. I'm like walking around St. Louis, I see a guy like eat out of the trash, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, this is how I feel like all the time. I'm just like, what is going? I mean, that's kind of almost how I feel. I mean, in society too, but I think the violence part just makes it entertainment. You know, I think that's the. Like, I think like it makes it awesome. I like shooting films.
Yeah, but look, overall, it's still like The Equalizer, Death Wish, John Wick. It's the same movie, kind of the same, but it has a more political, real background. You know, and Death Wish with Charles Bronson had that too. Like when that movie was done, they had like mega violence in the subway system in New York with a lot of rapes, everything. So they snapped up the headline and made that revenge movie with Charles Bronson. So I'm basically not really doing something different, you know. And I always felt like when I had various discussions, of course, with some movie reviewers interviewing me, and I said, look, tell me the last real relevant, like Taxi Driver, Apocalypse, and whatever, like a movie, what is important for the history and the history of film. What is it? Is it like the new Netflix transgender morphing movie? Whatever, you know, like where you feel like, what the fuck? I mean, where these movies matter, like all these Oscar-winning movies, they are like, when you look back and you had like years in the earlier years where you had like The Shining against Jaws against Clockwork Orange, you know, and you're like, whoa, that was all in 1 year, or the Goodfellas and the Deer Hunter and this stuff. And look at the nominations today. I mean, these movies would not be nominated for any Oscar 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Oh yeah,
none of that. Moonlight, you know, like I mean, Anora. All these movies, not that they're all bad. They're not bad movies. Sinners was not a bad movie. But think about it. Like, would that vampire movie, like Sinners, would got an Oscar nomination 30 years ago against like Goodfellas or, you know, or Raging Bull or Oliver Stone's JFK? Dances with Wolves, I mean, that were real movies. And today you feel like these movies were only nominated because they're putting so much money behind advertising campaign. But the audience knows that they're not in any form important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost a joke at this point, to be honest with you. Some of the stuff that they're putting out. And I feel like now people, now more than ever, are kind of catching on to it. That they're just ticking the boxes. Okay, do we have a black person in there? Okay, we got a non-binary in there, right? Okay, good. And it just, no one, I don't know. And we saw that with like these fucking Disney adaptations. Like, I feel like people are intentionally not watching them because they're assuming it's going to be like that.
100%. It's like the diversity writers and stuff. I tried to put my, I think my movie Run, what is I think on Amazon Prime now, whatever, with Amanda Plummer and James Russo. I tried to put that into Sundance. But when I started filling out the questionnaire, I gave up because I know they will never take the movie because I'm white. Mm-hmm. I'm heterosexual. You know, like you have to fill that out. If you want to go to Sundance, you have to give like personal details out. And then you have to also fill out whatever did indigenous people were putting the camera or editing the movie and so on. So I saw when I start filling it out, like I don't fulfill any criteria, I will get 0 points. And normally if you file a movie for a festival, the only thing what should matter is the result, the movie. Is that movie good? And not like, did you had a one-leg Chinese transgender in and you got 5 points for it? You know, I'm sorry, but it is so absurd that I didn't even apply it because I know I'm toast. So but that's the world we're living in now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's really insane, and it has to stop. And I think that in a way that a movie without advertising budget went to #1 in Apple, Google Play, and Amazon is because the people think exactly how we three here right now think, and they were like fucked up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? All these movies, I give a shit. All these TV series, always the same. Yeah, they have great actors, great production design. You know, like they all look good, but they're kind of empty shells. They have nothing to say. It's just like a fake importance based on the size of all that movies. You know, and today, I just have to. I have only a few more minutes, but today was a Newsweek, was a full-page article. Citizen Vigilante against Supergirl. And the guy wrote basically, both movies are exactly the same. What is kind of very funny, actually. And it was like this kind of, I can send you the link also later, or you find it.
I got it right now. I'm pulling it up.
So, and no, that was also a Newsweek, but it's a second article, Citizen Vigilante and Supergirl. It's a second article.
Oh, you were in twice. You're in. All right, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I think what they overlooked is because they said like Supergirl is also kind of a vigilante and blah blah blah, but is super politically correct and Citizen Vigilante, my movie is very violent, etc. But you feel like they there is that here, right? Polar opposites for American blah and so on, but she comes to the conclusion that basically both kind of bad movies for the political landscape, whatever. But I think what she completely, and then you will see it's super long, the article. And
this is important though, right here. I'd say the power of social media for sure.
Yes,
I think that's
yeah. You know, that's the point. It's like what she never writes is Supergirl had $200 million budget and $100 million in marketing. And we had a few $1 million making the movie and $0 in marketing. That's the reason I said it's like the audience makes that big. You know, the audience decided we give a shit about Supergirl. Because Supergirl was done like, it's like Superman. It's like every week you have this kind of movies, right? And people are
20 years, bro.
Here.
For fucking 20 years, it's been the only movie.
But you should go through, you should talk about it. I have to jump out because I have another call. So what should I do? But we do. Weeks,
congrats and God bless, man. I appreciate you a lot, man.
Weeks I have way more time and we just can talk more.
Yeah. God bless and congrats on your success, man. Congrats on the #1 film, man. It's amazing.
Bye.
Right on. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did that even happen? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were jabbing away. I think what's interesting, so I guess we could talk about this, is that the only real movie that I could really compare that movie to as far as how it's kind of like the kind of social effect that it has was, remember when Boondock Saints came out in 1999? That one, I don't know if you remember this, they limited the reach on that because they released it a month after Columbine happened.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So Columbine happened in April, and they released Boondock Saints in May, and that was a movie that was severely censored because they were afraid of releasing a vigilante style movie right after a fucking mass shooting.
Holy shit! Yeah.
And when that movie first came out, it only raked in $30,000 in theaters. So with the power of just word of mouth and people buying it through whatever means, then it became the cult classic that it was. And so I think what's interesting about that, because like I understand like his need for doing the movie, and I understand he's a lot more direct, because Troy Duffy made Boondock Saints after seeing a body come out of a mob house or a trap house or something like that, and he got tired of it because no one does anything about it. So he made a movie essentially, but he made an extension of saying, "Oh, the Russian mob in Boston," even though I think he was living in LA at the time or something like that. So with this guy's directness of saying, "Oh no, there's a vigilante handling the migrant problem in Europe, and we're going to film in Europe, and we're talking about Muslims in particular,
Dude,
and a string of blacks and Africans." It's like it's so, and the interesting thing that I kind of wanted to ask, but I let you guys get into it.
Sorry,
Is
yeah, I just fucking I'm like a little kid and I get hyped up. It's like a fucking, I don't know, man. Like sorry, I probably just fucking talk.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But I think maybe this is something you could ask him later if you have him on again. Is what is the point of censorship when we have seen time and time again that movies and video games, because for a while they wanted to blame video games like Manhunt. Remember the game Manhunt? They wanted to ban that, and I think they were successful in a few places because they were afraid that society was going to reflect it. And we have shown that movies and video games don't actually reflect human behavior in that way. It's a way to, I guess, digest and kind of express. Like art is a form of expression. Just because we say, yeah, I want to kill this person or I want to do this, that's just a way of letting feelings out. However, and as we could see, the numbness and the dumbing down of society, because they believe everything on social media, they sometimes take things very literally. If that perhaps might have a reflection today. Do you know what I mean? Which I think is interesting because of how direct he's being about how, yeah, this is a movie about somebody finally handling all these fucking problematic Muslims we got. You know?
Yeah.
Do you think? And this is why I was like bringing up the psyop topic, was because of that. Because did I express that to you of what this, why? Because when I put that.
Elaborate. Yeah, I remember the message, but like elaborate more on that because like, it's entertaining too for people watching.
Right. So the whole reason why that people believe that it's a psyop was because, first of all, it's all Jews backing it, funding it, putting it out, whatever. I don't necessarily believe that people of Jewish faith are all like that. But you never know. You never know, and that's why it's such an interesting topic that I like to dive into, because I always love to believe that there's there's hidden agendas and things like that. But with the on-spread movement of white nationalism in America, which is another theory, because now you have all these right-wing podcasters, right? Like you have people like fucking Myron Gaines and Andrew Tate, and those people that are pushing mentalities onto men and saying that they're trying to eradicate men. Right? They're trying to get rid of them, and then in particular white men. They want to get rid of white men. So you have some of these people that are saying, no, man, you're a successful, good-looking white man. You need to find another white woman and have more white children. Which is a thing, dude, because like we joke about it. Like me and my friends joke about it, dude. So the reason why people believe that this movie in particular is a psyop is because there's already tension between America and Islam coming over here, and Muslims coming over here. Like Texas, we don't fucking want that. You know what I mean? Like that's why we kind of like the governor of our state, because he outlawed Islamic rule here, where you have these Islamic countries or these Islamic communities trying to spruce up and buy up the land, and then they believe that when you buy the land, it's yours for life. So they think that it's a way of increasing tension to get people to do something extreme towards Muslims. In particular, the Jews are trying to get white nationalists to do something about the Muslims, and the whole point of that is to show that our freedom of speech in America is too much, and that they're trying to limit it. And you want to sit there and say that that's not I can take off the hijab now as I'm doing this. Because it's making me sound like a leftist, and all I'm doing is I'm entertaining the conversation because I think it's interesting, because it is a thing that I, as somebody that makes the content that I make on social media that is constantly fucking suppressed, because I'll make a joke about Jewish people, or because I'll wear a hijab, or because I'll say something in a video and suddenly nobody can see my account and I'm getting restricted. I do believe that they are moving to increase censorship in the United States. And you could see that with the fucking quote, they call them data centers, but we can call it what it is, mass fucking surveillance, because that's what it is. And I have a fear with the amount of shit that's happening in the United States that we're going to be the next Canada. And these people could sit there and say, oh, you're never going to take away our freedom of speech. Really?
Already have.
Because it's already quietly happening, and you can't directly do that because in our Constitution, you're taking away our freedom of speech. So how are they going to do that? They're going to do that by proxy. They're going to do that by, I guess, in a way, manipulating society and thinking that we need it for ourselves by causing something so extreme that something extreme needs to happen. And I think, to be honest with you, Anthony, it kind of started when they did that to Charlie Kirk.
What do you mean started?
Do you believe? Okay, let me ask you this: who do you think killed that man?
Israel.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they took out the guy that was known for defending. And the thing is, it's not even about being right wing, left wing, conservative, whatever. He was a defender of the Constitution. Right?
Yeah.
And his whole thing was freedom of speech. And it's almost kind of like poetic, the fact that they killed the guy that deeply defended freedom of speech. You know, the main guy, the guy that people looked up, looked up to. It wasn't Andrew Tate. He's kind of a fucking joke at this point. But you had a morally bound, Christian man that just loved his country and wanted to talk things out, and you fucking shoot him in the neck publicly, put it on camera, and distribute it through the internet.
And they let us distribute it too. They let us do. I posted. They let me post. They suppressed so much shit, dude. They let you post that shit. They wanted the world to see that for sure.
Oh yeah.
No, I think that's great, and I think you just double down. Fuck you. Just say your free speech all the time. If everyone just goes at it, man. It's that's why America is so valuable. Everyone wants to cry about it and stuff. This is the only place you're actually free. You can be suppressed somewhat by the internet or somewhat by your job, or they're like, oh, don't say this on the fucking sales floor or whatever the fuck. Or they won't be. Or the internet would be like, oh, don't say fucking whatever the fuck. I'm just saying we're suppressed in certain ways, but this is truly the freest place on earth. It really is the freest place on earth. And I think that's what's so beautiful about it. People overlook that and forget that and don't want that.
I feel like the only people that complain about it are people that are so overprivileged here that their biggest complaint is that everything isn't completely free. They want their medication funded, they want their healthcare funded, they want their education funded, they want to get paid for doing little to no work, and that's why the biggest gripes that you hear are from people that are taking on teenage jobs and expecting to pay off a house with it.
Right. Yeah, I was definitely way more like that when I was broke in my 20s. I was way more just fuck the government, blah, blah, blah. Now it's I just don't see how, I don't know. I don't really have, I just think they're all psychopaths and I want no involvement at this point. I just want to be I'm going to watch fucking baseball while the fucking world burns or something. And it's I just don't fucking, it's I don't know, the world's beautiful. And I just and then if people want to fuck, it's on them. It's I'm going to try and just do cool stuff and have fun all the time because
yeah.
That's how
I think that's where a lot of people, like our age, I think once you start approaching your mid to late 30s, because I feel like people 38.
38. I'm just turned 40. Okay, yeah, we got the same. Okay.
Right. So I even think people our parents and stuff, You know what I mean? I can't imagine them waking up, be like, "Yeah, fuck black people, dude. Fuck libtard." Yeah, they
Yeah,
turn into,
that's funny.
I think you just become at an age when you're growing up, you have this sense of justice in you, and like we run things, and this is our world, and you believe that you could do anything. And then as you kind of get older, you realize the patterns that are starting to happen. And now with social media, I feel like people are kind of waking up and realizing just how powerless we are to this massive government. And we want to sit there and say, there's a part of me that was, Jessica, what do you think should happen with the government? Kill them all, and let's all just go back to bartering and trading and just fucking just doing ourselves, like do away with the tax system. If everybody stopped paying taxes, how are they going to get their money, dude? If we all just paid in cash, blah blah blah. But we kind of we kind of cheated ourselves out of that, because now you have mass surveillance happening. And with every fucking Waymo that's picking you up, every time you have a little robot deliver your food, every time and it started back when you started playing Pokemon Go and fucking taking, here's a live thing of the inside of this gun store. I'm gonna catch a gas leak. Like that's how it kind of started, because that's how they started mapping. And then you rolled out, now you can have a fucking hot dog delivered to your house, not realizing that you gave you're giving away the route to your house, or giving the inside of what your house looks like and stuff like that. So, and with our phones, our cameras, it's like our laptops, everything.
Yeah, I'm like talking into a surveillance device while you're talking about surveillance devices. It's like,
Yeah, dude. And I'm over here just saying, yeah, we should probably kill everybody in government and start over. But I'm going to tell you this now. Apple, the Jews that own this, I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just giving a suggestion.
yeah, that's for somebody else.
That's somebody else's problem, dude. But to circle it back, is I agree, is just, we know it's happening. We know it's awful. What do you want me to do? Right?
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm just going to try and get rich the whole time while everybody argues. Like, that's basically, this is what I feel like is the goal. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, all these people are beating each other up, whatever. Like, I'll defend myself for, like, if, like, I'll be real, if, like, a country, like, attacks my state, I'd probably do something. I'd have to, I guess. Like paratroopers were just, like, fucking dropping out, I'd have to do something. But I'm just saying, outside of that, and outside of my family being attacked, I'd probably just be like, I'm trying to get rich. It's like, you guys could all hate each other and shit, and like you'd be like, I fucking don't like your fucking Facebook opinion, or fucking. I just try to sell shirts and take advantage of the human urge to be retarded. That's what I try to do. I'm like, here's a sentence you'll disagree with because I'm fucking bored, and like I'm like a reverse poet. Like Robert Frost, like wrote like beautiful shit. I'm gonna write tragic shit, just make everybody argue that's fucking just bored.
Oh yeah, no, that's my favorite thing to do. Sometimes I'll go on there. And Facebook is so easy to rile up too. And I'll be like, I'll just write a Facebook status like Trump is bisexual, and just like, I'll just it's so fucking, it's so easy to do, dude.
That's great. That's fucking epic. Yeah, you're a professional at it, dude. It's like, that's hilarious. Because like, yeah, people get mad for different reasons and shit. And it's like, dude, it's so funny, like hearing hearing people talk about, like, I feel like I talk to everybody, so I know kind of what like some liberals think, at least. I know kind of what some conservatives think, I guess. I just like kind of like watch. I could listen to either side, I guess, and just hear what they say. And like, these people have no idea what the other person thinks, like, at all. Like they're like, well, Trump, they're like, the racists really like Trump, and I'm like, no, the racists hate Trump. Actually, they think he's not racist.
Yeah,
I'm like, the racists think he's a cucked Israel, and like they'll get mad that I know what racists think. I'm like, well, I just listen to everybody. Like, I'm just like, listen to like, people get mad at, like, dude, this black lady got mad at me last night. She was like, are you prejudiced against black pussy? That's what she asked me while I'm getting drunk at my in St. Louis. She goes, are you prejudiced against black pussy? And I go, I'm starting to be like, like I am now. Like, fuck. I mean, but she's like, people say wild shit all the time. You just gotta like be like, who cares? You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's like who the fuck cares? It's like, I could be like whatever. People could hate me for being white. I could like do whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who hates me. It almost like makes me happy. It's like one of those things. Like, it's like I think like most comedians like want to be like, I want to be really clever boy, special boy, whatever the fuck they want to like I'm special boy. Look at this, all these things. I'm like, but I think like I just want to piss everybody off, and that makes me laugh. Like, mostly.
Yeah, because it's just so, it's so easy. Because I had the same gripes like from doing stand up and thinking like, and had my own complaints about how a lot of stand up nowadays, especially, is becoming so lukewarm, because you don't have anybody just trying to be smart. At least none that I really know. There's only a couple of like smaller comics that I know that actually still like really love and respect the craft and want to talk about stuff that is true to them. The ones that you see online are chasing viral potential. And what that does to the psyche is you're not deep diving beneath the surface to kind of go into that. You're going for viral moments. So that's why you have an uprising of crowd work. That's why you have a lot of people going up and just saying the craziest thing that they can think of. And so what that does, the repercussion for that is now you've set the standard lower, and you've actually maneuvered the piece across the board where now audience members come in thinking that it's okay to talk in the audience, or expecting to be called on or talked to. So now nobody wants to sit in the first two rows. So it's like, I'll do these shows and the back of the room is all filled up because, oh, I don't want you doing crowd work on me.
You're right. The front will be empty now. That's funny. I saw that in Hawaii and a couple other markets. You're right. Like, people will do anything but to sit up front. You're right. That's true.
That's
What you
the
gotta do is like,
repercussion.
I feel like nobody sitting up front is a repercussion of me not selling the fucking place out. I need to be so successful that you have to sit there. Like, I mean,
Right.
I think it's the only way out is like I have to get so much better because like even doing like 100 people in fucking Maui where I've never fucking been, which I think is impressive. I need to be doing like theaters and shit. I need to be doing like fucking like even like I've never, I don't know, man, like, but no, it's reminding me of a bunch of cool shit. But
Yeah.
Uwe's movie though, dude, like, okay, the scene where he's at the end where he like just criticizes all their lives and like ethics and values and stuff like that was really cool. When he's like in the room and he's just like he's like, well, no, we follow the Quran. And I'm like, yeah, that's not what the Quran said. He's like basically just being like, that's not even what it said. It's not even, like, just being a piece of shit and like basically explaining that what I think has happened is basically these countries are at war with us and we haven't admitted it yet, like China, Russia, Iran, shit like that. So they sent their fucking retard crazy people first wave everywhere. And then like it's like chess, they like move the pawn forward. That's the pawn moving forward, basically. And like I think they've the COVID was a weaponized thing. I think like I mean basically it's a weird like when like if you read like The Art of War and bullshit like that, like I think China believes in that shit. They believe in like The Art of War, that book or whatever. So basically they want to take over countries with the least amount of like effort and resistance and casualties. So they'd rather take it all over and just like enslave us or something rather than kill us all. It seems like it's like these guys have like drone ships and like these people. I mean, these 8 people could probably exterminate the entire Earth in like 5 seconds. But I don't think they want to do that. It's not like the goal. It's like this like weird like I don't know. It's weird like I don't know ego thing. But I think like there's so many. I mean, we're basically just like almost a conquered nation if we don't like chill out. You know.
That's the road that we're heading at, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people that are okay with like immigration and things like that, they don't experience the other half of that other productive people of society have to deal with, where think of the people that are okay with like illegal immigrants and things like that.
They don't understand that these are first wave. They're all men. They're all fighting age men. They basically send in like fighting age men, and then these people they don't understand it because like in America everyone's an immigrant technically because like we came to this thing and blah and they're right. So they relate to their grandpa themselves, their friend, their fucking kid, their whatever. So it's an emotional argument versus a logical one. Sorry to cut you off. I feel like I just want to. Sorry, go.
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say now. No.
Oh, shit, you know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, you have a lot of people that have these like minimum wage jobs that just want the government to kind of take care of them.
Yeah.
But for me, speaking about somebody that travels a lot through the country to perform, like being in Miami and, I get into an Uber and I can't communicate with my driver because he doesn't speak English. Like just straight up doesn't speak English. And I didn't know actually, and by example, I had a friend in Austin here who got hit on his bicycle because there was an Indian guy that couldn't read. He didn't know what a one-way street was. So he came up a one-way street that my friend was riding his bike down and fucking hit him from behind.
Holy shit.
And here's the kicker. Fucking hit him, scraped him up, scuffed him up pretty bad. The guy, he gets up and says, "Give me your fucking driver's license." The guy doesn't have a driver's license. Cause
Oh,
I don't know how the fuck these people are driving for Uber, because I drive Uber. I don't know how these people are getting away with doing this. And then you have this horde of white people that came around and called him racist because he said, "Why are you driving Uber when you don't have a fucking license?" And they told they told the driver, "Just drive, just drive. This guy's fucking racist. Just drive." And he has it on camera. Like this is mind-boggling that this is a reality for us, and people don't think it seriously. They don't take it seriously. They don't think it's a big deal. I had a cousin that was hit by a truck driver who was a guy that didn't speak English, was an illegal immigrant, and he was hammered off his ass. And he fucking injured my cousin so bad she needs physical therapy. And what happened to the other guy? He just got deported, leaving her with the bill, leaving her with potentially permanent damage.
Well, I personally think deportation is a great start, but yeah, there's not enough justice. Like America's built on like a justice system and honor and values and stuff like that. That's why I see your point. Yeah, I think the justice wasn't served, but at least he was fucking deported. Like a lot, like
That's
in that
the
movie.
least that they could do.
Yeah, in that movie, a lot of these guys weren't even punished. They just like walked and stuff. And like a lot of these cases you see, they get like small amounts of time in jail and stuff. And they're not punished. It's this weird like globalist takeover tactic to erase like borders and stuff. It seems like to me. So I mean, I could see the Jewish people would want people turned on. Like to back to your original point that I think I could see that Jewish people that would fund a movie like this would want people getting mad at Muslims because they want Christians fighting Muslims so we kill each other and they could like do their whole thing. I think that like certain parts of that cult that like it's a weird satanic cult. I don't think they understand satanic, but it's the Judaism or whatever. It's this weird satanic cult, but I don't think they realize like at least the Eastern Europeans pretending to be Jewish are like I think they're just like Satanists and like it seems like that and like
I wouldn't even call it Satanism because that's the whole thing. And I actually wanted to make a video about this, is that we need a word for the people that we actually talk about, because it's not Jewish people in particular.
No, it's foreign mafia more so, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a foreign mafia. And here's the thing. I feel like whatever they've done is like they've infiltrated the Jewish religion and then did whatever they did with the Holocaust. And so now they have a permanent victim card. That's why it's like you can't even bring up Hitler. And I always thought this when I was a kid, is I felt like I couldn't even ask questions, open-ended questions about it. And no, he's just a bad guy. I'm like, well, I think I would be safe. So why is he also my enemy? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. And it's like I understand why you guys hate him, but why do I have to be mad on your behalf? Like, I have my own gripes with people that I hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got my own enemy. I got too many enemies to take on your enemies.
I'm not taking on your enemy. So.
No, they guilt you into caring about all this shit I don't care about. Like, I don't care about Hitler or the Jews. Like, I don't like some people will be like, I have like Nazi friends. They're like, oh man, they're like the fucking blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I think that's gay. And then I have like Jewish friends that are like, oh, fucking blah, blah, and I think that's gay. And I just like fucking, you know what I mean? I just feel like, I don't know. I disagree with everybody all the time and think most people are probably retarded. But I just like kind of just hang with everybody, It's like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I have Jew friends and I didn't even realize they're Jewish, and then find out they're Jews, and then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because
thanks for killing Jesus. That's what I always tell them. I'm like, thanks for killing Jesus, you fucking.
Yeah, you took out our fucking best player.
Our best player.
You took out the fucking star quarterback, and then you want to dab me up? Fuck you.
Yeah, dude, I'm so mad about you killing Jesus, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm still upset about it. I think that. But anyways, to say this, I think that the people that kind of infiltrated the Jewish religion have also done it with the Christian religion by kind of taking over the evangelicals and the Protestants.
And the Catholic Church is a giant sex and drug trafficking organization.
Yeah, exactly, like those televangelists, which makes me question people like Charlie Kirk, who might have been earnest, might not have been, but at the end of the day, now I look at it like, and this is coming from people that have evangelical people in my family that are earnest people that are just like, I'm an evangelicals, but I saw this person on TV, and if I buy a blanket, they're gonna pray for me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where in the Bible does it say buy a fucking buy a blanket and we'll pray for you. Like, what are you talking about? That is
No,
psychotic.
Jesus actually flipped tables over that in the churches. That's actually when Jesus flipped out is when the church was trying to monetize and sell merch. Basically, is what they're doing. Like they're basically, I mean, like he didn't like any of that stuff. Like that's what the whole table flipping Jesus thing was. He was just like, fuck this.
Oh, table. Did he really flip tables?
Yeah, in the churches, yeah, they're selling like merch, or the equivalent of like merch or whatever. They're monetizing from the church or whatever, and like doing shit like that, like selling shit for like whatever. And he just like he just like flipped the tables and stuff, and like he was like a
Yeah.
rebel. He was like a rebel all the way with like the purest like thing, you know.
Yeah, it's called the cleansing of the temple, which is, you know. So, why do you think he made that movie then? If we
This
that's
is
what
a
I wanted to
typical.
that's what I wanted to ask him is like with the power, like I understand separate the art from the artist, don't take the thing so literal, but with his movie being so direct of saying, no, we're hunting down Muslims, what do you want to happen?
He brought it up. He told me this idea like probably 3 years ago, and like I can't answer for him. Obviously, like that's his own fucking thing. But like this is a typical Uwe Boll movie though. Like when you watch it, he likes shooter movies, man. Like, and he just had like a point he put in there probably, and then he's like a guy who's not going to apologize. So they put him like so they put this guy like when he's in those Newsweek articles and stuff, they're like trying to get this guy to apologize. Like they're trying to be like, oh man, he should like be like blah blah blah, you know. But like he's just like doubles down. And I think that's hilarious. And then it's like finally time for that because like this guy would have. This guy has been like a villain in film for like ever, and to have the #1 movie is like insane. Like to me personally, like as a friend and as a fan, like I'm a fan of his movies too. Like dude, like fuck, that's actually how I met him. Is I was a fan of his movies. But like dude, like he fucking like is just like. It's the same, dude. I was in his third Rampage movie, so it's the same fucking thing. Like I was like an FBI agent or something. Like and like, dude, they like it's the same. I love shooter film. I love his shooter films. I love that he's just like I'm gonna shoot a bunch of fucking people in my movies. I'm like that's hilarious, and I love that like aspect, and I love his like like I don't necessarily. I mean, you could loosely agree with the philosophy of all of them, really, because like I mean, Assault on Wall Street was like it was going after it was after 2008 when they stole all of our money and stuff, and then like went into a recession or whatever, and then robbed all the people of their homes and shit. Like so, like that guy just went around shooting people, which is like fucking hilarious. And then the Rampage is like this whole anti-society thing. And then like, but you know, it's just like to me, it's a typical Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll's made this movie 5 times already. Is what I'm saying. Like I mean,
Yeah.
like to me because like I'm just like I've seen all of his movies. It just reminds me of a lot of his other movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to now that I'm kind of curious because I watched it. I finally finished it this morning, and the ending was pretty interesting because it was a pretty powerful statement that he
Yeah.
was saying because he wasn't just taking out, you know, he wasn't just taking out migrants. He was also taking out the judges and the
Yep.
people that also overlooked something that they should have done something about, which I think is interesting because that is a reflection of things that are actually fucking happening, and it's happening here in the States with, you know, but then you have the other side where people feel like, oh, people are getting unfair trials and they're getting put in jail for too long. And I feel like when you have in some of these states where they're letting people off really lightly for crimes that should be punished a bit more harshly, do you think that whatever's going on in Europe is a reality for the United States?
I mean, eventually, yeah. I mean, that's why it resonates with the United States. I think that's why it's the #1 movie on Amazon. I think it resonates with a lot of people, and a lot of people are worried about that. You know, and I think when you see a non-manufactured movie go to the top like that, at least people fear that. They at least fear that.
Yeah.
So
And
just like
it's not like it's unrealistic to think that because it's happening up in Canada.
everywhere, it's happening everywhere. The whole world outnumbers us by a lot, and they push propaganda on ourselves to divide, and like they're trying to divide America.
Oh, they're separating America from everybody else by telling everybody that we're stupid and that we're uninformed and that we're selfish and we don't care about other people. And it's like, well, yeah, look at first of all, like, think of the propaganda about America in Canada. Like, Canada fucking straight up hates us.
Yeah.
And Europe thinks we're stupid and trash and everything else because of the stuff that they're being fed. And it's like, yeah, imagine the stuff that they're giving us about each other, the divisive stuff that we have about each other. And that's why America has so much inner conflict because people aren't tuning into news anymore for information or truth or whatever. They're tuning into each other's pages. And when you have viral potential being the priority among social media, people are faking scenarios, they're embellishing it, or they're only clipping things out without context to hook people to get them to watch a 20-second clip. And of that 20-second clip, it's so crucial because you can make a massive impact on somebody's outlook on life based on a small fragment of a situation.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, I think that's a lot. Yeah, no, it's a lot to think about. I think about that with like certain things I'm doing too. Like, I mean, a lot of people see just degenerate shit if I'm pushing too much like Jerry Springer bullshit. I think about that a lot too. You know, it's like,
Yeah. What are you gonna do, man?
I'm just trying to get rich. Like I said, I'm just trying to fucking get rich, retire, fucking chill the fuck out. I don't want to work anymore. I'm gonna shave my beard as soon as I'm a millionaire, and I'm gonna fucking disappear. That's like my game plan.
Why are you gonna shave your beard like when you retire?
I think it's just a good move. It's just a good disguise, you know. Just like just go back and just.
Do you have a crazy looking face underneath that?
No, I just stopped cutting my hair and beard. My hair like tangled and looked like dreadlocked and retarded, so I shaved it one time.
Yeah.
For a while, but like I just didn't fucking. I don't know. I don't know. I stopped wanting to shave. I just feel like it's just easy now to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's like, is that like hard to do or something? Like not shave? It's actually easier than shaving, and it's like that's like how I feel. It's just I don't know. It's a weird instinctual thing though. I notice that with people. Because like I can be fat and bald and like have a giant beard and just like it's like all right, like I can just pass. I'm like, like I mean, inside out, I have a six pack. I just fucking just, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It's weird.
So because you're in Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Have you been? What's your goal comedically? Like, are you doing open mics and shit?
Oh fuck! I hate open mics. I've maybe done like 4 or 5 open mics my entire life. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I basically just tour, man. I basically like if I want to set up a tour, honestly, that's like I have a bus, I have a lot of venues. I just need to get focused. I got so much shit going on, man. Like it's just like I'm doing so much shit, dude. Like, you know, and like my wife's on summer break. So like I'm about to go swim and stuff with some friends, and then like I'm just like summer's like dead to me. To where like I basically just have fun and get drunk in pool bars all the time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like trying to figure out what's next. You know, I go to the Lake of the Ozark once a month and shoot videos and stuff, and like get drunk in pool bars. I got a pool like literally on the other side of this wall, and then like I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? And then like fall, I want to tour. To answer your question, in fall, I want to tour.
Yeah.
I don't do shows in Missouri that often because Missouri kind of like is, I don't know. I don't really like doing shows where I live. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I was gonna say you could set up a monthly thing somewhere that you kind of advertise and invest in, so you can just get your reps in that way, and end it either host it. I always tell people like when you're running your own stuff, like hosting it's so lucrative because if you're trying to rapid fire and because there's just some things comedically that you absolutely can't skip out on, and that is becoming comfortable on stage because it's so blatantly obvious when somebody doesn't have a lot of stage, like you can tell when people haven't done it is how they act on stage. So hosting your own thing up there, you're going up there repeatedly and you're learning the energy of the room, you're learning professionalism and timing and all that kind of stuff.
I have it once a month at Lake Ozark. St. Louis fucking sucks for that. I like the food here and shit, and I love like living in a tower here and shit like that. But like there's 11,000 people who live downtown. It's like such a dead scene, and it's all just a bunch of like weird pay attention to me faggots that are like extremist retards on the left, basically. And it's just like basically like most of them are just like not fun to be around. So I don't like the comedy scene here is there's like maybe 2 good comedians that I get along with. I just kind of made fun of everybody else and told them they're DoorDashers and losers type shit.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a dick. I just like fucking like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, you know, I'm like, I don't really want to be around fake bullshit. So I just like I do once a month at the lake, and then like I like Florida a lot. Florida's a fun market for me.
Florida's great. It's probably one of my favorite states to perform in.
It's the best for comedy for sure. Because like I could fill theaters out there, and like I wouldn't even do a show in St. Louis. Unless it was like just to pick up just a cash grab. If I'm just gonna go do a cash grab or something like that, like I'll do a couple of them. But it's like I fucking hate working here. I like working here like this. I like, you know what I mean? I hate doing comedy in my hometown. It's like I've been here too long. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like they've always, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, man. I was never like welcome in this thing, and I've always made fun of it type vibe, you know. And I wish them all well, I guess, or something. But it's just like two funny people here, you know, and I work with them. I pick them up and I'm like, hey man, you want to go to the lake? You know, it's like the fun. I'd like to set. I have a fucking bus. I should be touring. I should remodel the front of my bus. I should put cots in there, fucking, so like I can sleep like 3 or 4 people, like in the front. I was like, how I have my own bed and shit. Like they can sleep like that, and then fucking like travel like that, and get like a driver, a host, and then like maybe like another comedian, and then I get local openers everywhere, and I'd probably kill off that. I'd probably, you know what I mean? I think that would kill, but it's just like, I gotta like focus on that because that's a lot of booking and time and shit. And I don't like bookers because they're all like retarded and they fucking just scheme me. So I just like book myself as like my manager. I shouldn't say that, probably that's true. But like, bookers are like, what the fuck? Like, I thought his imaginary manager was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't want to talk about myself when it's dumb. Dude, thank you for coming on. We should probably get out of here. But thank you for coming on and stuff, dude. Like, and sorry I fucking just talked a bunch. Like, I was like, I just get a little kid excited about shit like this. He's like, that's literally my favorite director. So I'm like, what's it like, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And if you're bored later, I'm doing probably like 8. I don't know. I'm probably doing this again. Frankie's on later, and then like I'll probably just get a bunch of random people I post on Facebook about. People already text me, to be honest. So I'm probably just gonna do like a house party vibe if you're bored later.
Yeah. Send me the link and remind me and let me know. I think I'll be around. So.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying, and thanks again for jumping on here. Like, and thanks Uwe for having the #1 movie and coming on here. So I mean, that's fucking crazy. That, like to have that, I don't know, just to have I don't know, just to be able to even do that. I'm like excited for him, but like even as like a podcaster, I'm just like even like on a lower level, I'm excited. I'm like, I just had the guy on here. We just talked to the guy with the #1 movie in the world right now.
Yeah,
like that's a crazy. That's a crazy vibe. That's a crazy, just energy wise. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But just like aside, and and like even more so, I am extremely excited for Uwe. That's fucking amazing. Like that he has. I can't imagine that feeling. #1 movie, and he still made time to fucking be here. What a legend, bro. What a fucking legend. This is going in the fucking what's that called? Like what's that called? Where they just like all these historical American things. The fucking National Archives. It's going to the National Archives. Like this episode, like while he was #1. You know, this would be in history. But yeah, no, thanks again. I'll see you later if you're jumping on later too. But
yeah, dude, let me know. All right.